Kurama is one of the Biju with more intelligence than any other. Even when he was reborn in Himawari's body, Kurama's knowledge remained intact. Additionally, Kurama possesses incredible strength and exceptional battle analysis skills. But speaking about power and others, in the Naruto anime there are various powers and others that everyone has, such as natural energy that must be obtained by meditation. And there is also a large amount of power or chakra since a person is born. And of course, not only those two things, because there are some people who have the power of Biju. You must already know that Biju is still a chakra, because basically Biju is created from Jubi, which is part of the chakra tree. When Hagoromo defeated Jubi, he split Jubi's power into tailed monsters, and these tailed monsters have their own shapes and characteristics. And of the many forms of these tailed monsters, one of the most powerful tailed monsters, and has an advantage over the others, is Kurama. The reason he is so powerful or even has such a big role is because he exists in Naruto's body, until in the end, Kurama has been reborn in the body of his daughter, Himawari. But besides that, agree or not, Kurama is a Biju who has an advantage in any aspect compared to others. Smartness, intelligence, and even others. Oh yeah. Hello, Data Bio. Today, we will talk about Kurama. But before that, please like and subscribe. Thank you. And speaking of Kurama, here are some points to discuss. First, even as a Biju in the body of Naruto or Himawari, Kurama has a good ability to use his chakra. So as we know, there is not only one Jinchuriki in the Naruto anime, but of the many Jinchuriki, maybe some of you don't realize why only Naruto has Biju mode. When Naruto enters Kyuubi mode, he doesn't turn into a Kyuubi, but it's like his body is only coated in Kyuubi chakra. This used to be a big question, why only Naruto can't turn into a Kyuubi? Because when we see Jinchuriki like Killer Bee or other, and when he uses his Biju chakra, he doesn't change like Naruto. But instead it's like swapping places with the Biju. What happened to Naruto has caused debate and also caused theories, of course. People theorized why Naruto couldn't turn into a Kyuubi because he only got half the chakra in his body. And this is also, of course, different from Killer Bee and other Jinchuriki. Because as we know, in the Naruto era, every Jinchuriki gets all the chakra in his body. But this has been explained by Masashi Kishimoto. Naruto did not transform into a Biju or become a Kyuubi because it was due to Kurama. It was explained that among all the Biju in the Naruto anime, only Kurama understood how to share chakra perfectly. When other Biju give their chakra to their Jinchuriki, they instead seem to switch places, because what we see ourselves is the form of the sage and not the form of the Jinchuriki who uses the sage's chakra. But unlike Kurama, when he lent his chakra, he did not exchange bodies with Naruto, but he only gave his chakra. And that was also evident when Kurama was in Himawari's body. We can't say that it was because of the newly born Kurama, but because basically Kurama will not completely give his chakra. He will treat everyone who becomes his heir to have strong determination and rely on his efforts like Naruto. Maybe that's Kurama's principle. Because this could prove that Kurama was indeed intelligent, because among the 9 Biju, he was the only one who could do such a thing. Besides being wise in the use of chakra, Kurama also has a very good fighting analysis. For example, when the beginning of the Ninja World War began, Naruto, Guy, and also Kakashi were faced with Obito. But because Obito, whose identity was still hidden at that time, was very difficult for them. Although various powerful jutsu have been used, Obito remains untouched by them, and one interesting thing was shown at the moment when Kurama swapped bodies with Naruto. Kurama told Kakashi, Guy, and also Killer Bee he had a strategy, and surely you already understand what strategy Kurama is planning. Although the strategy looks ridiculous and makes Naruto panic, but it is very effective. From what Kurama said, we can conclude that Kurama did analyze the battle, and this analysis from Kurama is very accurate and intelligent. Then, this moment of Kurama's analysis did not only occur when fighting Obito, but many other moments, where Kurama always gives strategies and advice to Naruto. That certainly proves that Kurama is a very smart Biju. And not only that, guys. When Kurama was reborn in Himawari's body, we have seen the ability and intelligence that Kurama has. Although in the end, Kurama realized that the person who became his opponent was not an equal opponent. And besides that, Kurama as a Biju turns out to have a leadership spirit and thinks wisely. But if we know the facts, Kurama is the youngest Biju, because every Biju, their age is calculated based on their tail. And since Kurama has 9 tails, it is certain that he is the last to be born. Even so, Kurama has a leadership spirit among other Biju. This was proven when they fought Madara. When Madara was revived with Rinne Tensei, they were confronted with Madara. At that time, the other Biju were a little hesitant to fight Madara, but Kurama showed a fearless attitude and was also eager to defeat Madara. With his courage, Kurama managed to inspire the other Biju, and in the end, because Kurama's determination was so strong, they joined forces to fight Madara. Kurama may be the youngest, but when it comes to courage and leadership, Kurama is number one. And besides that, it turns out that Kurama has knowledge of the mechanics of the Uzumaki seal. So in the Naruto anime, the Uzumaki clan is a clan that is an expert in the field of seals. And the seals made by the Uzumaki clan are seals that are so complicated and also difficult to break. For example, the Shiki Fujin seal. In addition to being able to take human souls, this seal is also able to seal the souls of Biju. No wonder the Shiki Fujin seal is only controlled by a few people. Even Orochimaru's class shinobi, when he wanted to break the Shiki Fujin seal and also resurrect the Hokage, he had to study it for a very long time. And not only that, there are other seals, such as the 5-element seal. This seal is usually used to seal something that is strong, and is usually used to seal a Biju. But you know, out of all the complexity of Uzumaki's seals, Kurama is the one Biju who understands them. This is not far-fetched and has indeed been proven in several moments. For example, when Naruto is emotional, Kurama will provoke him, and also Kurama will offer his strength. This may sound normal, but you know, with Naruto's frequent use of Kurama's power, the 5-element seal in his body will weaken. Kurama will feel happy. From all the provocations that Kurama did, we can conclude that Kurama does understand the Uzumaki seal, because by understanding it, Kurama can be free from the seal. Then, even as a Biju, he also understood his Jinchurik's feelings. Since Kurama is with a Jinchuriki every day, of course he pays attention to the Jinchuriki's activities. Apart from paying attention, it turns out that Kurama also understands the feelings of his Jinchuriki. While in Kushina's body, Kurama always tried to keep Kushina from getting close to Minato. Kurama really understands Kushina's feelings. When Kushina fell in love with Minato as someone who shared the same feelings for him, Kurama was worried that Kushina would no longer experience overwhelming emotions or hatred, because with Minato's presence it became a calmness for Kushina. And because of that, Kurama always provokes Kushina. Then when in Naruto's body, Kurama always approves and is also excited when Naruto pursues Sasuke. The reason is because when Naruto encounters Sasuke, he will experience an overflowing emotion. When Kurama sacrificed himself in Baryon mode with Naruto, and also when he was about to leave Naruto alone, Kurama remembered Naruto's moments from childhood to adulthood. In addition to remembering this, Kurama also told Naruto, "Take care of yourself." From this, we can conclude that Kurama really understands his Jinchurik's feelings. And for the last one is an understanding. Or maybe it can also be called a sacrifice. When Naruto was offered Baryon mode by Kurama, their Naruto was confused. Naruto didn't understand what Kurama was saying and also didn't understand what the Baryon mode theory was. This is probably very reasonable because Naruto himself is a character who is very lacking in academics. Therefore, Kurama changed his explanation from detailed to very simple. After changing the explanation, Naruto immediately understood Kurama's intention and agreed that Naruto would use this Baryon mode. But in fact, Kurama did not tell Naruto the truth about what Baryon mode was. Kurama already understood that the mode would sacrifice him, but because of Naruto's very wise nature, Kurama actually said that if he used the mode, Naruto would die. And sure enough, Naruto accepted it. Because when Kurama said that it would sacrifice him, it was certain that he would die, if Naruto would refuse. But from those few facts, what do you think is something special about Kurama? I'd love to read your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for those of you who have liked and subscribed. I'm Nim. See you in the next episode. Bye-bye, Dadabayo.